daw pong nagbuga ng lava. Abay, lava na pinag-uusapan. Kahapon, ilang bayan po sa Albay nakaranas ng ashfall. Director, good morning po, si Peter Atrica dito sa Balita Patan sa DZMM, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning din po sa inyo.
Good
Okay.
morning, sir. Thank you.
Director, update po sa Bulkang Mayon, kung nagbuga ng lava, how serious is this, sir?
Okay, well, nagbuga naman talaga ng lava yung Mayon volcano since January 6 pa.
Opo.
Ongoing pa rin yung activity niya, yung effusive eruption kung saan there is a slow release of lava doon sa edifice ng vulkan. And nakikita naman natin to sa gabi. In fact, incandescent yan. Yung ibang mga babayan natin na nanonood from safe distance naman. So again, there's nothing surprising about this one kasi nga ongoing to since January 6 pa, yung kanyang effusive eruption. Yung paglalabas ng lava doon sa edifice ng vulkan.
Yung safe radius natin, the same pa din po ba o has it been extended?
Yung permanent danger zone natin ay 6 kilometers pa rin and hindi pa rin naman to extend unless i-extend natin yung danger zone kapag we will raise it to alert level 4. But right now, since maintain pa rin naman natin yung alert level 3, so wala tayong nirecommend na extension ng danger zone.
Opo. Pero Director, is this something we have to be worried about? Kasi di po ba, meron naman na po talagang nilalabas na lava ang Mayon even before nagkaroon itong mga reports natin kailan lang?
Yes, may nilalabas. Since January 6, naglalabas na siya ng lava. And in fact, yung pinakamahabang lava na measure na natin ay umabot na ng 3.8 kilometers sa may Basud area. And yung total lava flow na nilabas na is umabot na ng 42 million cubic meters. And if we include yung rock falls and yung PDC, total volume ng volcanic materials na nilabas na ng Mayon volcano sumabot na ng 84.97 million cubic meters. So hindi natin ma-imagine yan kasi we're talking about millions of cubic meters. Ang equivalent nito is 7.08 million 10-wheeler trucks.
Wow! Naku po, ganun kadami.
Tapos ano gagawin natin doon?
Sus Mariosep.
Maninigas lang magiging bato.
Oo.
Di ba?
Wala po bang
Kailangan mag-ingat yung ating mga kababayan kasi again, nasa dalisdis ito ng vulkan kapag magkaroon ng torrential and continuous rainfall,
Oo.
pwede itong remobilize as lahars.
Opo.
So paano po natin na-identify, Director, itong 8 beses na pagbuga ng lava kung meron na tayong continuing lava flow? Ibig sabihin po ba nito parang mas dumami? Yung nakikita po ba natin na may sudden outpour ng lava? Ganon?
Wala naman kasi continuous naman yung paglalabas. Baka you're probably referring to yung Strombolian, yung short explosive burst of lava.
Oho,
Meron tayo in fact 156 yung nakita natin kahapon. But we've been seeing this one since nag-start yung effusive eruption. So every now and then may Strombolian activity, again, short explosive burst of lava, and then nawawala. So, every now and then meron ganito. Pero yung outpouring of lava, continuous po yan.
Yun. Ang hirap ng mga terms,
Oo.
Strombolian activity and lava effusion.
Oo, yung stromboli, alam ko di ba pagkain lang yun?
Oo, parang sa sa power natin. Derated
Strombolian.
capacity, ganon, mga forced outage, ganon. Pero Director Toto, ito po yung napupuna ko, siguro alam niyo naman ako, panikero. Pero halos sabay-sabay ito, yung Mayon, Canlaon, Taal, may activities po eh. Well, they're not related at all?
Hindi po sila related. Magkaibang magma chambers po sila, independent. At saka magkakalayo. So, hindi po sila related. It's just that meron tayong 24 active volcanoes and there's always this possibility na isa, dalawa, tatlo, in this case, 4 yung may sabay-sabay na alert levels. In fact, since 2024, ganito na to, itong 4 na to, yung nagpapalit-palitan lang sila ng activity, and silang apat may alert levels. Depending, varying nga lang yung alert levels nila. Yung Taal, alert level 1, yung Bulusan, alert level 1 din,
Ayun.
yung Mayon Volcano, alert level 3, and Canlaon, alert level 2.
Ayun. Okay. So hindi po sila pinagdudugtong or in any way interconnected by the Ring of Fire.
Yung ugat-ugat, no?
Well, interconnected tayo because of the Ring of Fire. I mean,
Apo.
interconnected, that's the result of, being part of the Ring of Fire. Marami tayong mga vulkan. Pero yung vulkan mismo, independent yan from each other.
Ayun.
Not pala one
So,
activity.
the only thing that binds these all volcanoes together is that part tayo ng Ring of Fire, Pacific Ring of Fire. Pati
Apo.
yung mga earthquakes natin, isa din yan sa dahilan kung bakit may mga paglindol tayo.
Opo. Director Toto, as we speak, meron pong report just in na meron pong 5.3 magnitude earthquake o lindol na nangyari sa Sarangani.
Ng 9:38 a.m. daw po?
9:38 a.m. Opo.
9:38.
Opo.
Okay. 4.5, that's right. Meron tayong 9:38. This is still part of yung aftershock pa rin to nung magnitude 7.8 offshore Sarangani earthquake.
Opo.
So,
Okay.
4.5, ang epicenter niya is 47 kilometers south-12 east of Balut Island in Sarangani. And hindi mo tayo nag-expect ng damage dito, and we don't also expect aftershock.
Yeah, so it is really just an aftershock.
That's right. This is an aftershock of the magnitude 7.8 event.
Okay. Director Toto, maraming salamat po. Talaga namang eksakto impunto yung pasok nitong report na ito. And thank you very much for enlightening us on this. Thank you po.
Thank you, Director.
Yes, maraming salamat din po.
Alright, si
Ang ating Director ng FIVOLX, Director Toto Bacolcol.
Ayan, mamaya po. Yun po ano natin, 5 ano ba talaga? 5.3 o
4.5 yung
4.5?
sinabi ni Director Toto.
Oo. Nakalagay kasi dalawa no. Okay, sa ano po to sa Sarangani. Oo, at 8 dalawa. Okay. So dalawa pala yun, kaya pala